When you take on a rescue, you think that you're rescuing them, but actually I think Honey rescued us as a family.
I chose to adopt rather than buy because as a family we always have done, and it was really important that I help look after a dog that maybe hadn't always had the best start, and to offer them a home and a safe place to be.
We knew that there was a lot of dogs out there that had terrible living conditions, or you don't know what had happened to them, and we wanted to take one of those and into our family and to give them a better life.
So Gus was found in an abandoned factory over in Dubai. He was sleeping on plastic sheets, on rocks and on cardboard. He was surrounded by pipes and old building materials. And the fact that they're still so willing to give so much of themselves to you, even though they've gone through all of that, is so special.
So Honey was found on the streets of Dubai at quite a young age. We don't know a huge amount about her background. From obviously her being part of our family, we have perhaps learnt from some of her behaviours what things she's cautious about, so certain noises, what things she might have to encounter, like having to probably dash across highways. It's just been so lovely to see her settle into our family. She really has come a long way, so we know that she's happy with us.
We went and walked Gus and actually his sisters with the view that whoever brought themselves to us was the one that will be coming home with us. And I took my daughter with me, and all the others jumped out the car and came over and said hello, but Gus was very frightened and shy, and it took all of his courage to commando crawl over and touch our daughter on the tummy. And at that point I knew that he had decided that we were his people.
We'd actually chosen to meet another dog, and Georgia from Almea, when we met her on a walk to see if we were compatible, brought Honey along as well. And Honey had jumped out of the car and had gone running up to my son and gave her her lick. He picked up her lead and they just carried on together for the rest of the walk. At the end of the walk we had a bit of a decision to make, but the decision was made for us. Honey had chosen us as her family.
It's been quite settling for the children to have a dog, and actually just getting them out and about walking, and actually as a family it's given us a lot of benefits. Having a reason to go out and explore woods, and rather than sort of being sat at home all the time. But also from a personal aspect as well. So my dad got poorly very quickly. While I was dealing with that alongside his passing, Gus was one of the few ones who I just knew was just cuddling me and just loving me just because, and he didn't know why I needed the extra love, but it was always there whenever I needed it.
Honey joined our family in April of last year. I had actually just finished treatment for cancer, and when you take on a rescue, you think that you're rescuing them, but actually I think Honey rescued us as a family. She brought us all back together, she got us out, and she healed us in some ways. We continue to be a family that is affected by cancer. She gets us out and about, and she's happy to see you at the end of the day, be it a good or bad day. She's always there.
I would absolutely wholeheartedly recommend Almea. I carry their business cards in my coat pocket in case I ever come across anyone who asks where Gus is from. They are an incredible strength of support, and they are genuinely pleased to have updates on the dogs. They still value them even when they're in the homes. They still want to know that they're safe and they're okay.
We would definitely recommend Almaya to adopt a dog through. I'm obviously grateful for Emily for getting Gus, because without that we wouldn't have perhaps known about Almaya, and we're very grateful that they're obviously doing such a wonderful job and that they're always there with any questions or any time of the day.